I got you some water.
Right, thank you. Thank you for seeing me. I actually got your page of social media. I didn't think I'd get a reply.
So what brings you here?
It's my sister. I think her life is in danger.
In danger?
Yeah, and I'm afraid that if we don't act now, things will only get worse. You see, it all started when we were about 15 or 16, when we were younger. She came to me, told me how she had had a talk with Dad. He told her we were heavily in debt, and she was to marry a son of a wealthy man in order for us to survive. At first she fought it. We all did. But Dad insisted on having her married off. He said it was the only way, that he and the father of the man she was set to marry were going into business, but only after she marries him. Her first week at the new house was horrible. She told me how her husband, that monster, just forced himself on her, and she couldn't fight him. The next few months consisted of the same thing, abuse on top of abuse. She had nowhere to turn. My parents had put her in this mess, and I couldn't do much.
If it was so bad, why didn't she come back home then?
She couldn't. My parents wouldn't let her.
Not even your mother?
My mother went from gaslighting her to not picking up her calls, and I was too young to do anything. She calls me and we talk sometimes. It helps to soothe the pain. But I need to find a more permanent solution. I should have done more.
Like what? You were just a kid.
So was she. I don't know, I should have tried, maybe fought or something.
It's sad that the perpetrators are your parents.
You do know coming with a claim like this could mean jail time for your parents.
I understand and I do not care. She doesn't deserve any of this. She can't continue living like this.
I'll find a shelter for her that can take her in as soon as possible. That way she doesn't have to be on the streets.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how relieved I am.
I'm sorry you had to go through any of this.
Where might your parents be?
At home.
Where might your husband be?
At work.
Do you know the address? Could you write it down? We're going to do everything in our power to make sure he's not going behind bars.
Thank you. I'm so sorry it took me so long to do anything, but I'm glad I did. Everything's going to be okay. I'm sorry I failed you.
You didn't know, and you were there for me in ways unimaginable.
Finally over.